Good morning, everybody. In addition to today's foam roller class, I forgot you guys need little hand weights. My apologies. Little hand weights, little ones, little ones. Foam roller, foam roller. All right. So I will be glancing at my notes to make sure I don't miss any of the fun exercises that I have planned. We should always be concerned when I have things planned very well in advance. Let's start in a standing position. We're going to start with our roller in front of us, and you're going to place both hands on it in the front. I'm going to try to use the roller with almost every single exercise today, okay? So we're going to start with our feet about hip distance apart. We're going to close our eyes, and we're going to start with our posture scan and our breathing, but we're going to use our hands on the roller just for a little bit of a different feel today. So with the eyes closed, let's just start with some nice breathing into the belly, and let's slow our breath. Nice slow inhales through the nose and exhale through your mouth. Trying to lengthen the breath, especially on that exhale. I feel we all have a tendency to shorten the exhale. Let all the air out. Let's continue to breathe deeply and long. And let's start to think of our body position. Let's start to think of our big toe, little toe heel. Are they firmly planted? Thinking of the ankles. Are they rolling in, rolling out? Are they firmly stacked directly on top of your feet? Think of the knees, making sure those knees are soft, not overly bent, and not locked ever. Think of your quads, hamstrings, glutes, just paying attention to see if anything is squeezing a little bit too much. There's activity, so it's holding you up, but we want to make sure that we're not overdoing it. Keeping the hands on the roller, just start to think of your hips. Thinking of if you feel one side hiked more than the other, rotated front and back. Anything that doesn't feel straight or stacked directly on top. Now, let's go into some lateral breathing into the ribs. If you want, you could place your hands on your ribs. I'm going to keep my hands on the roller, and I'm just going to think of expanding the ribs wide on the inhale. And then as I exhale, drawing them to center. Let's focus on keeping the shoulders down, especially on the inhale. Let's go for two more. Keep with the slow breaths. Think of your shoulders. You have your hands placed on something today. So often we then have a tendency to lift the shoulders up, but let's focus on drawing them down. Think of pushing into your roller with your hands, pushing into the roller, and then feeling some work under the arms to hold this position with the shoulders down. Shoulders are wide. Think of the neck stacked, and then the head, crown of the head drawing up to the sky. And just feel that position, really pushing into the roller, pushing down so the shoulders drop down and back, and the crown of the head grows tall to the ceiling. Let's grab our roller. We're going to hold it end to end. If any of the stuff with the roller today feels like too much, because some of it's a little bit more challenging, by all means, just set it aside, and they're all Pilates exercises, so you can do them without the roller. So we're going to hold end to end. We're going to reach the arms close to the body, pressing up to the sky, and we're going to round the body forward. I want you to reach the roller away from your body, round, 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 one individual vertebra at a time. Let the arms and head hang at the bottom. Take a big breath in. As you exhale, we're going to bend the knees, and you're going to pull the roller along your body to stack all the way tall. So it's tight to the body now. We're going to press the roller up overhead, and we're going to round the body forward. Reaching away. Let it all hang at the bottom, wherever that is for you. Big breath in through the nose. Exhale, bend those knees. Bring the roller close to your body. It draws along the body to stack the spine all the way tall. Let's do that one more time. Reaching up to the sky. Rounding the body forward. Big breath in at the bottom. Exhale, bend those knees. Draw the roller along your body. And we're going to press back up. Keep the arms overhead, relax the shoulders. So I'm pushing with the palms of my hand, but the shoulders are down. So it's work in this position. We're going to bend over to the left. Keep your head directly under the roller or the roller above your head. We're going to come back to the center and we're going to go to the other side. Careful with the shoulders, keep them away from the ears. Come to the center. And we're going to round the body forward, roll down. Hang at the bottom, big breath in, bend those knees, rebuild. Draw the roller along the body. We're going to press the arms up. We're going to bend to the side, and we're going to add to this. We're going to rotate. So you're going to keep pushing into the roller, and we're going to rotate to face the ground. Big breath in. Exhale, turn face forward. Come back tall. Let's go to the other side. We go for a nice lateral stretch. We add some rotation so our body faces the ground. Rotate face forward. Come back tall. This time we're going to bring the roller in front of our body. You're going to place your arms in front of the roller. And we're going to roll down like this. So you're going to let your arms roll along the roller, pushing into the roller. Big breath in at the bottom. Exhale, same thing to come back up. So my arms are rolling on the roller as it rolls on my body. Grab hold of the roller wide, reach it up to the sky. Let's stretch over to the side. Pause here for a second. Take a nice deep breath into that whole side body, so the whole right side of your body. We rotate, face the ground. Try to keep the arms straight in this position, but shoulders away from the ears. Turn face straight ahead. Come back tall. Other side. Hold here. Keep the arms straight. Keep the head between the two arms. Breathe into that whole side body. Rotate to face the ground. Keep the arms as straight as you can, but shoulders away from the ears. Turn face forward. Grow tall. Bring that roller in front of your body, just below the chest. Arms are straight, rolling down one individual vertebra at a time, really pressing into that roller. Changes the angle of your roll down. It's a little tighter to the body. Big breath in at the bottom. Exhale, push into the roller and come back tall. We're going to do that little sequence one last time. Wide hands on the roller, pressing up. Side bend. Breathe into the whole side body. Shoulders down away from the ears, I say to myself. Rotate, face the ground. Straight arms. Try not to bend the wrists too much. Turn face straight ahead. Grow tall. And last lateral stretch over to the side. Rotate face down. Turn face straight ahead. Come tall. Roller just under the chest. Pushing into the arms. They're wide. Rolling down. Big breath in at the bottom. Exhale, grow tall. Let's take our roller. We're going to set it on top of a foot, on top of one of our feet. Same hand is on top of the roller. So in this position, we're going to work a little bit of balance, a little bit of hip flexion, a little knee flexion. So we're going to bend the knee up and come back down. So from the side, we're just bending up and down, standing tall. That's 2. We're going to do 10, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try to keep that balance, not easy. 7, 8, grow tall, crown of the head. 9, and 10. Keeping the same side, we're going to hinge forward. I feel like some of you probably knew this was coming. Hinge, stand tall. A little more challenging. We're doing 10. That's 2. Grow tall. 3. Nice and slow. This is a great variation of a single leg deadlift that we do in many different forms. I love that it keeps the hips a little bit more square. If you keep your shoulders square, your hips stay square. It's great. Let's do another 4. 3. 2 more. Nice and slow. Push into the foot on the ground, big toe, little toe, heel. Let's do 1 more. Keep the balance and come all the way tall. Whew. All right, let's switch sides. Roller on top of the foot, palm of the hand against the top of the roller. We bend up and down for 10, 9, 8, everything else stays tall. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it down and we hinge forward for 10, 9. Keep the chest lifted. 8. So all those same principles apply as when we do this with a stick in Tuesday's class. Everything stays nice and straight. Crown of the head to tail. Go for 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. Good. Let's set the roller out in front of us. You're going to walk fairly far behind it. So my arms are straight. Feet are wider than shoulder distance apart. We're going to go for a squat. We're going to send the hips back, press into the roller, and stand tall. So we're using the roller to keep the chest lifted because I want the chest open. And you're not rounding the body forward. So we're not rounding as we go down. We're keeping the chest lifted. Let's go for 5 more. 4. Push into the roller. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go wide with the feet. You're going to push with your left hand onto the roller. Reach the right arm out to the side as you bend that knee. Come to the center and switch. Bend, center, switch. This is 3. We're doing 10. 4, 5. Stay tall with the chest. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. And 10. Good. Let's lay our roller down lengthwise. We're going to have a seat on the front. Make sure those weighted balls are close-ish. We're not using them right away, but we will. So we're sitting on the edge of the roller at the front because we're going to roll back. We're going to start with little baby rolls. So we're going to reach our arms forward. The wider your feet are, you'll have more support. Breathe in. As you exhale, we're going to pelvic tilt. We're going to roll back. You go as far as you're comfortable. I don't want anybody falling. Pause at the back, wherever that is for you. Inhale. Exhale, pull the tummy in and round the body forward. Stack the spine and sit tall. 4 more. Exhaling down. Inhale at the bottom and exhale, round to stack tall. So we go really slow. Exhale. So the roller's adding a balance challenge, but what's great is with the roller, it kind of shows you where the straight line is. And exhaling forward. Let's do one more. And all the way up. Let's add to that. We're gonna roll back and we're gonna reach to one side. More challenge. Reach forward, grow tall, same side, 4 more repetitions. Curl back, open to the side, curl forward, sit tall, 3 more. Nice and slow. You might be doing really, really baby movements, and that's fine. And you might be a foam roller pro and going much lower than me. Congratulations. 2 more. Roll back. Reach. Last one. Try to relax those shoulders. Let's go to the other side. Roll back and open. Forward and back. Up. Reach. Curl tall. 2 more. Reach as we curl down. Up. And last one. Good. We're going to try to get all the way down on our roller. We're going to stay at the bottom though. So we're going to roll down. You may have to put your hands down. If you can, keep them up. Roll down, roll down, roll down. And lay on your roller. Open the arms out to the side. And let's just do some snow angels. So snow angel, we reach our arms as close to the mat as possible. Try to make sure there's nothing blocking you. As close to the mat as possible, and we reach overhead. So imagine you're making a snow angel with the top half of your body, with your upper body. Nice and slow. If this bothers your shoulder, lift your arm up towards the sky. The higher it is, the less it will pull or pinch. No pinching, no pulling. Some nice stretching is okay. Just be careful. Up and down. Let's set our hands at our sides. And let's go for nice, easy pelvic tilts. So we're just going to flatten our back into the roller, keep your sacrum anchored on the roller, and then go into a little bit of an arch. So the roller is great for feedback because your spine is directly on top of it. Back and forth. Arching, flat. Very slow. Try not to squeeze the glutes. Let's make this a bridge. So bring your feet a little closer to you, your heels. We're not going to get very high because you're already quite lifted. Peel away from the roller. Try not to tense the shoulders and come back down 1 vertebra at a time. Nice and slow. Think small. Small, precise, articulate movement. And back down. Flattening the back, peeling the spine. And back down. Let's do one last one. Flatten, peel, and back down. Let's move our feet a touch further away. And let's go for our dead bugs. We're going to inhale, lift one leg up into tabletop. Exhale, set it back down. Alternate sides. Inhale to lift, nice and slow. Try not to push into the arms too much. And back down. Inhale up. Exhaling down. Keep alternating sides. And if you want more of a chest open while you're here, you're going to go with your palms facing up to the sky. Alternate sides. Try not to press too much in the foot that's on the ground. So quite a bit more work than we feel when we're flat on the ground. Let's grab hold of our hand weights. Bend your elbows so the forearms off the mat. We're going to press the arms up to the sky. I want you to reach them up as high as you can. Pull those shoulder blades away from the roller. Set the shoulder blades around your roller. Reach up and down. So we're doing a little shoulder protraction, retraction, getting those shoulder blades moving. Keep the arms straight. Up And down. Couple more. Up and down. Let's bring our hands down to our sides. Leave the weight there. As we inhale, reach the arms overhead. Keep that neutral spine. And then exhale, hands come all the way back down towards your hips. So no weight with this one. Let's just be cautious of the shoulders. Inhale overhead. Exhaling down. Couple more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Let's split our arms, one up, one down. Switch simultaneously. Nice slow control. Reaching up, switching back and forth. Let's bring both hands down at your sides. Grab hold of those weights again. Let's press the arms up, but make sure those shoulder blades are around the roller. We're going to slowly bring one leg up into tabletop. Bring it back down. If this is too much for you, set your elbows down on the mat. Inhale, one leg floats up. Exhale down. Keep alternating sides. Try to get those abdominals to kick in and help you stabilize. Shoulders away from the ears. Trying to make sure as you set your foot down, think of parachuting your foot to the ground. Slow. Alternating sides. And down. If you want a little more of a challenge, reaching the opposite arm overhead simultaneously to that knee coming up to tabletop and back to the center. Get rid of the weight if that's bothering you. Overhead, leg and tabletop, back to the center. Alternating sides. Overhead, tabletop, back down. Let's do one more. And back down. Let's bring our feet towards the center. Now, the closer your feet are to the middle, the more challenge you're going to feel for this. So if you can glue your feet and your knees together, it's going to be quite challenging. We're going to open one arm out to the side and back to the center. So if you're having troubles keeping this balance, just widen up your feet. Hopefully you don't have a wall too close to you. Open and close. Keep those shoulders away from the ears. You don't have to use any weight with this one, and you'll still feel the work balance-wise. Let's do a couple more. And last two. One more. And down. Let's set the balls at our sides. Leave them there. Let's bring our hands behind our head. Now, because we're already lifted in the body, we're not going to get very high with this. We're going to go for a baby chest lift. So we're going to think of flattening the back into the roller. Keep the sacrum anchored. You're going to lift head and chest, and you're thinking of peeling away from the roller, and then slowly come back down one individual vertebra at a time. You're not going to go very high or very low. We're already lifted. Curl up, flatten the back, and back down. At the bottom, if you want, open the elbows wide. Feel that nice stretch. Close the elbows, curl up. Come back down. Open the elbows wide. Let's go for another 5. Curling up. Back down. 4 more. Down. Open. 3 to go. Last 2. One more time. Curl up. And back down. Let's take our time. We're going to roll off the roller. You guys need to be near a wall or a couch or I'll show you. You just need something to press against. So you just need a surface. We're going to put the roller against something, and then you're going to place it behind your knee. So you want it the same height as the bend in your knee. Okay? I'm going to let everybody take their time to get there. It doesn't have to be a wall. It could be a couch. It could be an ottoman propped up against something else. It could be a touch lower than it needs to be. Just something that you can push against so that we get that feedback. We're going to float the other leg into tabletop. And we're just going to start by the leg against the roller. We're going to extend it up to the sky, and we're going to bend it. So in a perfect world, you've got your hips directly under the knee. So we're in a forced and assisted tabletop position for that leg. We're going to extend that leg up, bend it over the roller. Let's go for another 8, bend, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. You could have the other leg on the ground if need be, and 1. Let's keep that leg in tabletop. So you can rest your heel on top of the roller just slightly, otherwise it will fall. Now the other leg, we're going to extend it up to the sky, and we're going to reach it long towards the ground and reach it back up. So it's like a single scissor. Reach down to the ground and back up. Maintain your neutral spine. For another 8, reach, 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 up. 7, up. 6, up. 5, up. 4. So we should have some nice control, some stability in the pelvis. 3, 2, and 1. Let's bend that knee into the chest. Extend the other leg long. We're going to do a little coordination here, only 5 times. So we're going to extend the non-roller leg, bend the roller leg. Reach, extend and bend. This is 2, we're doing 5. So this is more coordination than anything else. Keep that neutral in the spine. 2 more. Last one, and in. Let's switch sides. So you can either shift over or move the roller if you've got a good little setup. And so for this first part, if you found it a bit too much, you could keep the foot on the ground. So we're just extending that leg and bending for 10. 9, 8, 7, keep that neutral. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Keep that leg bent, extend the other leg long for single leg scissor for 10. Back up, no movement in the pelvis. 9, so we're working on stability. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, nice and slow, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go for that coordination. The knee bends in, the other leg's up. We extend the leg, bend the roller side for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Good. We are going to move on to the roller still against an object. I'm gonna move this way so you can see what I'm doing a little bit better. You want it against the wall with both feet against it. Now, if you don't have a wall nearby and this doesn't work for you, you can just put your feet on the ground and do a regular bridge, because we're gonna go with both feet against the roller to start with. Hands at your sides. We already warmed up our bridge while we were laying on the roller. So you're pushing into the roller with your feet, and you're gonna slowly peel away from the mat, trying not to move your feet or the roller. Trying to articulate the spine. Pausing at the top, try not to go too high. You wanna stop on the shoulder blades, and then we come back down. With the feet elevated, you get a much higher bridge. So we get to focus on the articulation. Make sure you have enough space. Again, exhaling, flattening that back, peeling the spine. Inhale at the top and exhale, coming all the way down. Let's go for 3 more. Peeling away from the ground. Pause the top and back down. Last one, relax those shoulders. Pausing and all the way down. Let's set one foot on the ground. Make sure you've got a good grip with the other foot. We're going to extend that leg up and bend. Now, if you don't have a wall nearby, you're doing this on the floor, reaching one leg long and bend. We're going to do another 8 of these, 7. Trying to use the back of your leg, 6, 5, really pushing into the roller so you don't lose it. 4, you should feel a lot of posterior chain. 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch sides. My OCD does not like my not straight roller, so I'm gonna put my foot as close to the center as I can, and we're gonna bend it in and extend for 10. You have to keep pressure on the roller or you will lose it. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Really push. You'll feel more work in the back. 3. Shoulders are relaxed. 2. And 1. Coming down. Let's put both feet on the roller. We're going to extend both legs up. Hips are down. Extend both legs up. Reach one leg up towards you like scissors. Set it down. Push hard into the roller and switch. You can do this on the ground with your legs straight out. 9, 8. Keep the sacrum anchored. 7. So it's a big stretch. Push in with the other leg. Should be work in the back of this whole posterior chain. 5, 4. Don't let the roller move. 3, 2. One more time. Even it out. And come all the way down. Let's take our time. We're going to come to a side lying position with the roller. I feel my hamstrings. All right. We're just going to do one variation where we're laying on the roller. I find it a bit uncomfortable, but I really like the exercise. So I'm going to go with my hip upper thigh on my roller, on my forearm, and I'm going to lift both legs. I'm going to make sure that I lift under my body, and I'm going to lift that top leg up and down while the other leg lifts as high as I can get it. So I'm working hard shoulder, bottom leg, and top leg. 10, 9, we're only doing one of these. 8, 7, 6, keep that bottom leg lifted. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. Come to a seated position. Bend those legs away from the roller. Push into the roller with the hand you were just laying on, and we're going to stretch over to the side. So I've got where my forearm ends up on the roller, push into the roller, grow tall. So I've got some work whole underside of the body. Let's go for 4 more. Reach over, push into the roller, push into the roller to come back up. The more you push, the more work you're going to feel. Keep those shoulders down. 3 more. Reach and stretch. Push, grow tall. 2 more. Reach and stretch. Push, grow tall. Last one. Reach and stretch. Push, grow tall. Great exercise, work whole underside. Let's switch to the other side. Bring the roller to the other side of you. Like I said, I know it's not the most comfortable position. That's why we're only doing 1 variation. Trust me, there's a lot more. Trying to get biggest bang for our movement here by making sure in this position, you got to lift that bottom leg. You can't let it slump down. Lift it. Lift under the whole side body. Top leg goes up and down for 10. 9, so we're getting oblique, inner thigh, and glute. 8, 7, 6, 5. Keep that bottom leg lifted. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back up. Bend those legs away from the side we were just laying on. Push into the roller. We reach over. Nice stretch. Feel the whole stretch. Feel that work on the underside of that bottom arm. Come tall. 4 more. Push, reach. And tall. 3 more. Reach. Grow tall. Reach. Tall, last one. Reach. And nice and tall. Let's go for our shins on the roller, shins, ankles. So we're going to be in a quadruped style position. And we're just going to hold this position to start with. So I want hands under shoulders, knees under hips. We've got our knees above the roller. So I'm not on my knees. I'm kind of mid shin. I'm going to extend my legs long, let the roller help you move, and then bend. Now, if I were to be more close to my ankles, it's going to be more challenging. So the higher you have the roller on your leg, the easier it is. Extend and bend. That's 2. We're doing 5. Reach, tuck it in. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Sit the knees down. Walk your hands forward, round the body, little child's pose. Come back onto hands. I've got my knees down for the time being. We're going to be reaching one arm up. So it's up to you if you want to keep your knees down. If you lift them, it's going to be really challenging. We're going to reach one arm up and down. Same side, 4 more times. Reach, down. 3, 2, 1 more time. And let's take a little break before we switch sides. Lots of work to stabilize. The goal is to make sure we're not shifting around too much. Let's go for the other side. Try to do whatever variation you did on that side. We've got 5. Try not to shift the body. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come back down, set the knees down, walk the hands forward, round the body, nice little child's pose. And if we know where this is going, we've got legs next. So wherever you want, I'm going to go closer to the knees. It's going to be a little bit easier. The closer to the ankle you are with the roller, the harder it's going to be. I'm going to hold both hands on the ground. Neck is long. I'm going to extend one leg long. Keep the hips square. Bring that knee down. We're going to alternate. Extend, reach the other leg long. And down. You can do this on the mat if this is too much for you. Alternate sides. That's 3. We're doing 10. 4, Shoulders above wrists. 5 more. 4. 3, shoulders down, back of the neck is long. 2 more times. Last one. And down. Whew. Let's come to a prone position. We're gonna lay on our stomach. Roller out in front of us with our arms in a Y position. Legs are long. Arms are extended. So I'm almost at the outside of my roller. Legs are reached long. I'm gonna tuck my tail. I'm gonna pull my belly in. I'm gonna lower my shoulders by pushing into the roller. I'm gonna keep the back of my neck long and I'm gonna lift my chest, keep pushing into the roller. Roller comes towards me. And then I come down, chest, reach the arms long. We'll do 4 more like that. Pull the tummy in, push into your hands, lower the shoulders, lift the chest, back of the neck stays long. So this is a really nice assisted extension. If your arms don't like this, bend your elbows. Tummy in, shoulders down, lift up. Back down, reach the arms long. 2 more. Tummy in, shoulders down, push into that roller to help you lift up. Come back down. Make sure you're protecting the lower back. 1 more. Tummy in, shoulders down, lift. Come back down. Let's come up to a child's pose. And we're going to use the roller for our hands this time. So hands are on the roller. I'm sitting on my heels. You're going to get as close to your heels as you can. And you're just going to round, reach forward with the roller. We're just going to hang out here for a second. Keep your hands on the roller. And we're going to push into the roller. So I want you to do a little bit of work to come in, walk the roller towards you, and stack the spine all the way tall. Push into the roller. We're going to round the body forward from the head all the way down, reaching forward. So it's a child's pose, but it's also a roll down. And we're going to roll up. Use your abdominals. Push into the roller to stack the spine and grow tall. Let's do another 3 like that, rounding the body, reaching forward. Feel that nice stretch, that whole length. Push into the roller, tuck the tail, rebuild the spine all the way tall. Last one, rounding the spine. Reach, reach, reach. Push into the roller, tuck the tail, shoulders are down, grow really, really tall. You're gonna place one hand in the center of the roller. We're gonna reach the roller forward. You're gonna take that other hand and you're gonna reach it under your body. And you're just gonna feel that nice stretch. A little bit of a twist. If you're not comfortable on your heels, you can be sitting away. You're still gonna feel a great stretch there. Come back in, push into the roller, come back up. Let's switch sides. Push into the roller, reach under your body. Reaching, stretching. Push into the roller, come back up. Let's do each side one last time. Reach under, rotate. Coming back up. Last one. Reach under. And all the way tall. Let's come to a seated position facing with the roller behind you. Placing the roller. So if I were to tilt back, I want the roller to hit about shoulder blades or above. Place your hands behind your head. Knees are bent. Feet are about hip distance apart. I'm supporting my head. We're going to go for an extension. Now, careful as we go for the extension that we're not arching in the lower back. I want you to think of those ribs and hips staying connected. So I'm trying to actively reach towards the ground with my lower back. And I'm going to extend my head, chest over the roller. And then I'm going to curl forward. Move the roller, place it where you feel comfortable. The higher up on your back, the higher up you're gonna get that extension. We extend right above where the roller is because we're supporting our head and we're not crunching our neck. So you can play with it a little bit. We're going back and forth. And it's just to feel that really nice openness in the front of the chest and to work at more articulation in our extension. Reaching back, coming back forward. Go for 2 more. Last one. Let's come up. Let's move the roller. We're going to place it so that our feet can go on it while we lay on our back. So we're going to go for more bridging. This time, everybody's on the ground. If you already did it on the ground once, you get a second set. Lucky you. So feet are about hip distance apart, and they're fairly close to you. Key point with this exercise is relaxing the upper body, making sure the back of the head is anchored on your mat. We're going to breathe in through the nose. As we exhale, we peel away. So you're thinking of lifting one individual vertebra at a time away from the mat, relaxing those shoulders, pushing into those feet. Pause at the top, big breath in. Exhale, let's come down one vertebra at a time. Try not to let the roller move. You're going to feel lots of work in that whole posterior chain. Breathe in at the bottom. Exhale, flatten the back, peeling away. Big breath in at the top. Exhale down. We're going to add to this at the top on the next one. Big breath in. Exhale, flattening that back, peeling away from the mat. Make sure your hips are up. You're squeezing your glutes. You're going to lift one leg, float one leg up into tabletop. Slowly parachute it down. Keep those hips equal. Let's go for the other leg. Lift, tabletop. Set it down, slowly, gently. And let's come all the way down out of the bridge. Let's go for that whole series 4 more times. Bridging nice and slow. Keep that roller as stable as you can get it. Squeeze those glutes, lifting one. Tabletop. Down. Other leg. Try not to shift in the pelvis. Down. Coming out of the bridge. One individual vertebra at a time. 3 to go. Exhale, flattening the back. Peeling away from the mat. Pausing at the top, tabletop, one leg. Slowly parachute it down, switch legs. Feel those hamstrings, glutes, calves. Set that leg down and slowly, slowly articulate down. We have 2 more full reps. Breathe in at the bottom. Exhale, peeling away. Nice and slow. One leg up to tabletop. Set it down. Other leg up to tabletop. Set it down. Breathe in. Exhaling down. One more, one more, one more. It's all we've got. Breathe in. Exhale, flattening that back, peeling away from the mat. Pausing at the top, squeezing those glutes. Float one leg up. Other leg up. And coming down all the way out of the bridge. Extend those legs long. Just feel that stretch for a second. Point and flex your feet. Ankles are on the roller. And just feel that nice stretch. And we're going to take our time. We're going to come to a seated position. We're going to take the roller and we're going to place it. We're going to sit on it. Place it. We're going to sit on it. You want your weights nearby. We're going to start with some arm work. I'm going to face you guys. I'm going to turn. You guys don't have to face me. You guys know this series, but so find your sit bones on the roller. kind of a nice position. We're just gonna do a quick little set of the arms. We're gonna bend the elbow. We're gonna extend the arms up to shoulder height for serving. 4 more. Grow through the crown of your head. 3 to go. 2. On the next one, we stay arms long. Bring the hands down next to your hips. We get to go full range because we're lifted. 4 more. Crown of the head up to the sky. Straight arms, shoulder flexion. 3 to go. Grow tall. Shoulder height is plenty high enough. 2 more. Last one, stay at the top. We open and close for hug a tree. 1, 2. No arch in the back. 3. Grow through the crown of your head. 4. 5. 6. Oh, we're going to 10. 7. 8. Grow tall. 9. 10. Bring the hands down next to your sides. We've got 5 of these. Reach up in front of the body. 4 more. 3. Grow tall. Keep the chest open. 2 more. Last one. And done. Throw the balls aside, the weights aside. Let's widen up the legs a little bit. Reach the arms out to the sides. We're going for saw. We're going to rotate. We're going to reach pinky finger to pinky toe. Pulse, pulse, sit tall. Rotate the other direction. Reach forward, pulse, pulse, grow tall, rotate. Pulse, pulse, tall, rotate. Let's go for 3 more. Pulse, pulse, tall, rotate. Last 2. Pulse, pulse, tall, rotate. Last 1. Pulse, pulse, tall, and rotate. Let's come to a supine position. We're going to lay on our backs. We're going to place the roller on top of the foot, same hand. Okay? Got my legs straight. We're going to go for a set of scissors here. Just 1 set of scissors, 5 each leg. Okay? So 1 leg down, 1 leg lifted, and we switch for 10, 9, 8, 7, neutral spine, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switching sides. Top of the foot, same hand, straight legs for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Whew. All right. Come back up to a seated position. We are going to sit on the roller again, and we're going to put our hands behind us. Now, if you want to get down onto your forearms, it's a big, big chest opener. It's pretty challenging, or you can be up on your hands. And we're just going to run through some of our basic exercises, but lifted on the roller. So up onto our toes if you can. Keep the heels down if you need to. Float 1 leg up into tabletop. Set it down. Alternate sides. Float 1 up into tabletop. Set it down. Try to stay really stable through the pelvis. Down, up, down. If you can, we switch simultaneously because we've got another 10, 9, 8, 7, shoulders down, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Let's come to a seated position, roller beside you. We'll go for another set of mermaid. Legs pointing away from the roller. Press hard into that roller.